Coach Lanning before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Bunch formation for these receivers. Moore. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
The Ducks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Moore to the air. Fires quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dante Moore. The sure hands. It's Davison. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry-up. Moore will throw. On target. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They want to run it left here. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing more. Quarterback extends the play. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It's caught. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks.
Makes the grab in their space. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Here's Moore to throw. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. Hard running there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Hey, he's got that by-you speed, like I run by you. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the point after is good. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Moore. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hill. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll move the tight end. Might be calling a hot route. Moore to the air. Right down the middle. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So first down here as they go back to work. More to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Dante Moore. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stop them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Coming out with it, it's Hill. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Gets the back moving. Throwing more. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun on third down. Moore. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Here's Moore to throw. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted to stop the threat.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Man, a lot of times on the side, you're over there when your defense is playing. You're drawing up what you want to do next, what they're doing to you, looking at the iPad, all that stuff. And then your defense gives up the big play, and now you're on the field right away. And how does he respond? A nice pass, a nice completion, get the sticks moving, and already getting this offense in a good spot.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Moore. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Moore with the play fake. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dante Moore. Throws to the wideout. Snares it outside. It's Baird. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance, so you got to get it out quick. Also,
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
and I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
Throwing more. That's caught. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Well, that didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires to the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several.
Makes a grab and room to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Moore to throw. Going deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Moore. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers, but David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense, and now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead, everybody feeling good. Go get some rest, because you need another stop, and you need to get the ball back to your offense so you can expand on the lead.
He could not get it in. They were going for two to try to push this out to a field goal lead, but they'll stay on top by just one. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Things couldn't have gone much worse the last time they had it, Jesse, giving up that fumble for a touchdown.
You're right, Reese. Because of their own carelessness, they've spotted the opponent a touchdown. It's now imperative, David, this offense takes the field and gets that touchdown back.
Well, and you get right back on the field, right? You just made the mistake. They scored. Now I get an opportunity right now to make amends.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dante Moore. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert.
He's loose on the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Throwing Moore. Pulls it in. It's Hill. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Again, it's Moore. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Next, going for the goal line.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Moore to throw. Got a man. It's Davison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Going to the run, it's Davison. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Moore rushes on him. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2 minutes.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Could not make his way to the corner. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Unloads it left. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Moore. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. And they got him.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT.
This drive at their own 47. Throwing more. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. Fires deep toward the end zone. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. Gave them a little bit of hope.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's Moore to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2.
Lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Moore. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Quarterback adapting. Looking for his man in the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you
throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Complete out of the backfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He told me this will be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. And that's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Makes the grab. It's Hill. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. To that well. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. The gamble pays off, and they take an 8-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Now here comes the bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh,
the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead.
So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Dropping back, it's Moore. Nice grab, it's Hill. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Going to be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Looking to throw yet again.
Wide open downfield.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. A tackle him right at the 31.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
To throw, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
I love that they're attacking more down the field, these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Davison. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The dreaded false start penalty makes this a more challenging 2nd and goal now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. He's got it for a touchdown.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught.
a huge pickup. They're now inside the 30 now. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play and make up this swarm for the pass rush? A sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's looking deep here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, what are we doing here? It is fourth and forever. This play call is wild, and a lot of faith put in the quarterback, there's no doubt. But again, this is just high risk, high reward, and they pull it off for the conversion. That is a great throw and a great catch on the outside.
The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets the...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to throw. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Here comes the pressure. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
Touchdown, Ducks. They go to